Why don't you go ahead and take it away here?
All right, but I'm gonna just let the ticker talk from you, my friend. Who did the best draft? All right, so we didn't prepare it. We might actually agree on it. We don't know. Probably not, but we don't know.
I highly doubt it, man. It would be nice for once, wouldn't it?
It would be, but where's the fun in agreeing with you, Jay Wade? All right, so look, I'm gonna start it with you, okay? Because I'm gonna need some explaining to do on my end, and you're probably gonna try to interrupt me every 2 seconds. So I'll let you do the quick one.
I don't care who you say, whoever you say is wrong. Whoever you say is wrong, because the Den ran away with the ultimate picks. They won the entire night. By far, they stole it. It doesn't matter who you say, dude. It's not them. It's the Den. Doesn't matter.
Oh, you're gonna hate my choice, man. You're gonna hate it. The Den was my first choice. It was the obvious choice, right? The choice you went, wow, Harper, Paramo, Riley. This is complete. It's probably the most complete team. Okay, and my answer is less about who did the best draft, but who did the best draft strategy. Okay. Yeah, you might know where I'm going through. Now, Kaiser did it, and it backfired on him. That being said, like, this draft feels completely different from last draft. Dagnino's Moneyball technique could actually work out. Hear me out. I thought they were crazy. I was like, who the fuck did he draft the first round? After talking to Roca, I understood something. Now, he said, and I'm looking directly at you, Finstock, okay, because I know you're going to be watching me for this one. He said, Moneyball. He, I think, named the general manager of, I think it was the Red Sox also, right?
Billy Bean.
Yeah, exactly. So that being said, Kaiser had a great concept, but I think missed some steps to actually accomplish it. He is the Oakland A's, right? He had the concept.
What,
but
team
he did
cheater on it? They won with I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm sorry.
For the Moneyball aspect. I'm going with the movie. Okay,
Right.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm going to let you finish. I apologize. I thought we were actually going to agree at first.
But that being said, then he went into that strategy went into the Red Sox and they won, right? Why? Because he took a concept and perfected it. And I think this is what Danilo was going to say, because I don't think he would choose a strategy if he's not confident in it, okay? Because he had a good year, but it slipped, it fell apart. So he doesn't want back-to-back fall aparts. So if he uses such a risky move, is because he has a lot more confidence going to succeed than fail. And why? That 98 documentation dossier, like Mr. French apparently, dossier, it's going to work for him. He has established stats. I think he connected all the dots that he made the safest route for himself to completely turn the system and change the game with Moneyball and prove to everyone that you need good spirit, good teamwork, and good philosophy, and not just all-star players. So that's my pick for best draft strategy. Personally, people are gonna hate me. I don't give a shit. I am convinced. Thank you, Roca, for convincing me, because I'm fully on board now with what I thought after and what you said. It makes sense to me. Go ahead.
Dude, I don't know if I should like go off or just soak in my shock that after the shit show season last season that Finstock put out, that he could do anything possibly correct. No. And okay, dude, for a split second, I realized you weren't going to say Den, but then I was like, but I can still ride with this. Like, whoever he says, I'll disagree. Of course, it was the Den, but I'll still be able to at least see his point of view. Dude, you are lost. You are gone, dude. You're in weeds so high. You can stand there and jump and wave your arms. I don't know where you are. There's no
look,
way, dude.
look,
Finstock, I don't even know half. And this is not knock against
and that's
I
the
don't even know
genius.
half of them.
That's the genius of it. Okay, look
Genius.
yes, look. Think about it, okay? I understand on paper, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
No, hold on. So I'm doing my draft. So instead of drafting Derek Jeter and Paul O'Neill, I'm gonna draft Blow Joe and Blow Jane, who no one's ever really heard of. Not saying they're bad, but we're gonna pick them over like a Jeter or a
I'm sorry, was Collins drafted?
Adam Collins?
Yeah, was he drafted?
He didn't need to be drafted.
Exactly.
He was scared.
Exactly, because you know why? He went through the radar and Shannon had to pick him up. What I'm saying on paper, I understand. It's like, makes no sense. But if you go deep into the philosophy of sport, okay, and you go deep in the philosophy of sport, there's more than one way of winning a championship. You can have really good, solid teams in like really high stars, or proven competitors, but there are times to play it a certain way. If he had the all-star cast and it didn't work for him, he's trying to do something different that might actually play more to his strengths.
He kept Roca, and I love Roca. But he let Merle go. He didn't only let them go. He booted them to the curb, Merle and Bateman both, and kept. I mean, Roca's great, but Roca is not like by himself amazingly like the best. And yes, you can build around Roca, but you're not going to build something that is worth more value than Bateman and a Merle.
Here's the thing. Jay Wade, here's the thing. I understand why you kept Roca, because Roca is full 100% on board with the concept. This is the whole thing. He might say Roca, and if you didn't sign my words before because you weren't listening, my friend, and it won't go into your thick noggin.
I was trying to figure out why you didn't say the Den. That's all I've been thinking about.
The Den is the safest choice. The Den is amazing, but
it's not a safe choice.
No, I mean it's the obvious choice. It's the obvious choice saying because they did the most well-rounded.
Yeah, that they won the draft. Yeah.
It's the obvious choice to say that it's the most well-rounded, obvious pick that they had solid players. It's a huge risk, and Roca said it yesterday himself on our show that it might backfire, but because they're so strong on the way they interviewed and the way they did research, and I get it, right? Because I hire and fire people every freaking day, almost not every day, but most often a lot of people. And there's this feeling sometimes that most people are like, oh no, this person won't work because they don't have call center experience. They did, dishwashing all their lives. But you saw something, and next you know, they're bestsellers in a goddamn call center because you followed your gut. Finstock went and did a formula. He braked it down to see if you condense everything, what do you get, right? And he chose those players out of that formula. So he's creating a system. He's the only one to have a system in place of that sorts. And that can either completely fail or completely win. And I have a strong feeling that if Roca, try to convince Roca to do that, okay? Roca is someone who wants to win. He's driven to win. And if Roca's on board, it's because he believes it can win with that. If not, he wouldn't be with Finstock. So because he's that strong on it and Finstock chose to do it and he does not want to lose who, it's not just like anyone that's taking that concept. If those two are behind those concepts, I am down.
I got a feeling too, man, and it's not the kind the Beatles had. I got a feeling deep inside. That's what I first thought of, but then I was like, no, I really do have a feeling. If that's what we're talking about, I got a feeling Kate Beckinsale is about to walk in through my office door right now and say, hey, Jay, I love you and I want to be with you.
No.
Feelings? No, hold on. Let's go back to the history of Finstock and his strategies and his moves. Okay, let's go way back. The dude proposed to Tiffany Smith Like he thought he could get somewhere there. So that's just his strategies, his moves.
He's an idiot, but he's a genius idiot.
You want to talk about last season? Yeah, he did something, had this big strategy, and it should have paid off bigger than anything, but he blew it, totally dropped the ball, shit the bed last season. And then now he does this in the draft, and it's like all it is the polar opposite of what he did last season, but it's still going to come up with the same results.
Look, I don't expect anyone to understand, okay? And you know what? I don't care if anyone agrees with me or not, but you cannot, if you understand where he's going to, like I said, it might backfire on him. But if you understand why he's risking it and the way he's going in, and you can understand the potential of it, it's the hugest risk that any manager's ever made. But that risk might pay off. That's what I'm saying. That being said, I think people are I've got our points. I'm expecting Harloff and everyone to completely.
I forgot who I think won the draft.
Once, because Harloff said himself, like, usually agrees with me on Saturday. He was like, I rarely agree with Jay Wade. For once, I think he's going to agree with you. And yeah, put that win in your column, my sir. That being said, I think it's enough about me, man. Let's. Wait a minute, Mr. Saul.
You want to hear something funny? The mic wasn't on that whole time.
No way.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, wow.
So smooth.